Welcome everybody to the weekly top 10. I am Andre Gretorp. We'll be looking at last week's best plays. Let's get into it right now. At number 10, we got Liquid Jinro against SKMC. This is a blast from the past with Jinro still being the underdog, but he was able to put up a great offensive right here on Antigua Shipyard. You can see he's just blasting away at his opponent's third. MC is not able to win this fight. It will give him the win. Unfortunately, it won't close it out for the series. Let's check out number 9, QXE versus Targa on dual site. And you can see QXE is mounting an assault right here in the main. He's able to do massive damage. Not only that, draw out a ton of units, giving him time to take out that third. You can see the third is eliminated, giving QXE the big win in this series. Select and Lowly are going to follow it up. It looks like Lowly is mounting an assault right here. A ton of infested Terrans are going to pop out, and they're going to do massive damage. It forces Select to move so many units over into the main. You can see the infested Terrans are enough. They're going to be able to take down this orbital command center. It gets very low, but in the meantime, you do have a ton of Zerglings going to the third, doing a lot of damage. Good job, Lowly. Gives him the number 8 spot. All right, at number 7, we have Mana versus Vibe. Let's check it out right now. It's Tal'Darim Altar. Vibe is in serious threat here, and this was so clutch for Mana. Taking out the Hive, it puts Vibe so far behind, but look at this. Vibe was still able to mount a big enough assault to take out all of Mana's units. A ton of Colossus, Stalkers, Sentries, Immortals. This is normally the death ball that you're most scared of, but Vibe had no problems at clearing this up. Still, though, Mana's looking so good. He's able to take it out. The counterattack was coming through. Vibe was trying to do serious damage, but it's to no avail. Vibe will lose this game, giving the Mana the series win. All right, at number 6, who doesn't love some Baneling explosions, especially on juicy probes? Let's check it out right now. Oh, man, Damaga gets the big win right there with killing a total of 46 probes. Idra and Cruncher coming in at the number 5 spot. Cruncher actually lost his initial Warp Prism in the beginning of this game. His beginning was wrecked, but he was still able to amass this huge army and crush Idra very easily. You can see the Immortals just taking out all the roaches. The Corruptors were not enough. The Infestors get cleaned up. And what do you know it? Idra is going to GG. All right, let's check out number 4 with the return of the king. Liquid Noni is back in action. It is no longer Tyler. He's up against Dark Force, and you're going to see one of the coolest vortexes. Now, that vortex actually zones out most of the Infestors. They can't actually get in to start to reveal all of those units. A great effort by Dark Force, but he's not going to be able to win that series. You can see in this interview, Tyler's so happy. He's just grinning cheek to cheek. And we're so glad to have him back in the NASL. Number 3 is going to feature Stefano up against TT1. Unfortunately, TT1 has met his maker, with Stefano coming in for one of the coolest surrounds I've ever seen before in StarCraft 2. You can see the roaches are not going to be blocked out. Even the force shields go down, but they just burrow and unburrow right underneath those units, giving Stefano the win and the number 3 spot. All right, let's take a look at number 2 with Marvel vs. Puzzle. We have Void Rays going to town on this main. The sentries are blocking everything out, nothing in, nothing out. The drones are dead, and now look at that, the lair gets canceled, and it will be removed. That's very significant. At this point, a lot of pro players would say, you're dead. Don't even play any further, but Morrow, he's going to be a go-getter, man. He does a base trade, and even though this is normally a bad situation for Zerg, he's still able to do a lot of damage. You can see this is the final kill. He's able to pick off a stray Colossus. Look at that with the Zerglings, and Puzzle is demoralized. He's going to tap out with a GG. The number 1 spot goes to Idra and Cruncher. You guessed it. You knew it was coming. Now, Idra thwarted Cruncher with this 5 Immortal push. This would have been great against roaches, but not so much against mutas. Cruncher had a ton of sentries, a ton of stalkers, but it just was not enough. Idra had too many mutalisks, and Idra still didn't know if he was going to take this out or not. Still, the Immortals were out and about, but another round of units secured it, and this was the number 1 spot. The smiley face, the reverse smiley face. Idra would take it for the number 1 spot and the series win. And that's going to wrap things up for this week's edition of the NASL Top 10. If you want more of these, check out our YouTube, youtube.com/NAStarLeague. Also check out our regular website, www.nasl.tv. But that's going to do it for me today. Over to you guys in the live broadcast.